Hi folks, Old South Sales in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell diesel trucks. Every shape and form, folks, and we like them a lot. Our customers like them a lot. There are such values, especially if you've gone down shopping for a new truck and went, oh my God, nobody one can afford that. We're going to list a truck today that's absolutely beautiful. I don't know what it costs new. 80 something thousand dollars, but this is a grand truck. It's a 2016 Ford F-350 Platinum. Got every option. 4-wheel drive, sitting on a matching set of Michelin tires that are just about perfect. It has only got 56,000 miles on it, all stock, still in factory warranty, moonroof, navigation, everything you can put on one. We're going to show you a truck. I don't know how the color is going to show up in this video, but it is a beautiful color. Got a great stance to it. A 1-ton F-350 4-wheel drive Platinum. Okay, we had to change batteries. Look here, the headlights are clear. There's no chipping, none of that. There is one. I
think the windshield's been replaced.
There's one little spot right here. You can look under here, no rust, none of that.
It has an 1.5-inch leveling kit to give it a good stance.
It is a local truck, been here all of its life.
No, it's the original windshield. I take that back. Still got Super Duty on it, but there's no cracks in it. Got backup camera, navigation, upfitter switches, tow command, hill descent control, traction control. You can see the seats all look good. Carpets, pull them back, look good. Automatic headlights, memory seats, power folding mirrors with power extending, Southern truck, no rust.
Once again, folks, we remind you, 56,000 miles in factory warranty. Look in the back. No one's been back there, it doesn't appear.
Got the inverter outlets for the 110 volt and 12 volt. Wipe this camera lens off. You see the mats, everything's good underneath. Flip down armrest. It's got little covers underneath you can lock. Power sliding rear window with defrost. Headliner's good. You can see all the cab corners are good in it.
Our boys always miss that. The lines on the bed are straight, nothing's twisted and beat.
Got the camping package, extra leaf.
That's a original factory spare underneath it, a Platinum. As I always say, Dan thinks this is funny. He calls this the old man step, but that's because he's not 75. But the bed liner's perfect. It's a grand looking truck. Down the side, you can see no chips, no pecks. And when I say no chips, no pecks, folks, I mean,
you may find a rock peck somewhere if you look hard enough, but it's not beat up.
And I don't see any, so.
Well, you are kind of old, so people should take that into account.
Look at how new all this is. That's all factory.
I don't think somebody used this for a work truck or to haul construction equipment or.
No, it's not been on a farm. What's getting in here?
Dash is nice.
On the dash
got your
perfect.
Books and stuff.
Power on both sides, of course.
Heated and cooled seats.
Is that Sony sound system standard?
That's optional.
Sony sound system, you can see under here how new it is. That's the way we got it. Of course, we can't clean anything up with the grill. It's not pecked up, chipped up, not peeling.
Well, usually we're disclaiming 300,000 mile trucks. This is a 16 with 50, so most people are thinking, well, it shouldn't be peeling. Well, you know, that's just, we're used to describing 10-year-old trucks, not 2-year-old trucks.
It's a great truck, folks. As I said, try not to be redundant, but if you wanted one of these trucks and you've been down to your local Ford dealership and you just said, oh my God, that's beyond the pale, then you ought to look at this truck closely, because this is going to be a value. This truck may be as good a value as we've sold in a long time. I'm talking about what we're going to sell it for vis-a-vis what it costs new, especially a truck still in factory warranty. It's all standard, all never been jimmied around. It's still in factory warranty. Those trucks are hard to find, folks, for the kind of money we're we're going to sell this truck for. It's a 2016 Ford F350 Platinum. F350 Platinum 16 with only 56,000 miles on it in factory warranty. Got every option that we can find, think about, or know. Moonroof, navigation, and Dan went over all that. It's a beautiful truck, great color, tires are great. It's just a super nice truck, and I promise you it's going to be of value. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate it very much. Look forward to visiting with you about this truck, seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how this truck came in, so you can see for yourself how clean it is. I don't think it's spent much time, if any, off-road. I'm not going to say it's never been off-road, but it doesn't look like one that spent much time off-road. And the reason I say that is all these bare aluminum pieces, if they've been off-road much, when that muddy water hits this hot engine, they get this brown patina that you cannot scrub off, and these don't have that. But main thing I want to show you is, you see I take the cap off, a little bit of smoke, but if you look back at all of our old videos, heck, I just sold a 2015 Platinum with 15,000 miles about a year ago, and it smoked more than this one. Smoke's not a big deal, especially on 6.7s, as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you can see I set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. If it were to blow off, that would mean blow by. And all that is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. And not the case with this truck. Of course, you know, 56,000 miles. I don't guess you'd expect it to have any anyway, but this one doesn't. So now we're going to shut the hood, hop in, take you on a test drive. I already plugged the seatbelt in so it wouldn't beep at me, but I'm going to show you a few things before we hit the road. First of all, AM, FM stereo, CD, USB, Bluetooth stereo. This little compartment holds some USB inputs, AV inputs, SD card, which is holding the map right now. The Sirius satellite radio is still active, so you'll have that for who knows how long, a little while at least. Auto climate, you see it has navigation. I don't think it's activated, but I would highly recommend you activate Sirius Travel Link. What that does is when you're traveling, maybe it is activated. All right, cool. When you're traveling, if there's an accident along your route, it'll pop up and let you reroute around it. Plus, you can pull up a live weather map that overlays the display screen, so you can see all the rain and stuff going on around us. It's really handy. I would pay, it's like an extra $5 a month or something, but it's worth it. It is super handy to have. You can see we're about to get some rain here. Somebody's had a traffic accident over here, and it's just, it's real handy. Plus, show you backup camera, works great. Plus, if you're hooking up a trailer, you can zoom in super close, and that's real handy. Got the tow command, upfitter switches, got another 110 plug up front, power outlet, exhaust brake, hill descent control, traction control. One thing I like, you can see you can leave it fully automatic, or you see where I pulled up the gears 1 through 6. You can lock out gears. Like right now, it'll only stay in first, or first to second, or first through fifth, or whatever. It's handy when you're towing. If it's hunting a lot, or if you're in stop and go traffic, it's super handy little feature. Now we've been letting this truck idle and stuff. That gets the average miles per gallon down. But in normal driving, I have this identical truck, a 16 F350. Mine averages 15. You might could do a little better. I drive kind of fast, but you can see oil temp, got a compass. Go to the apps. You can see the rear wheels are blue, front wheels are white. I'll throw it in 4-wheel drive. Now all 4 are blue. Take it back out. So it's got that. You can monitor your trailer. Do all kinds of cool little stuff. Like I said earlier, auto headlights, power pedals, tilt telescope, steering column. You can see the wood's in great shape. and we'll get going. And you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other in some of the worst streets in Jackson, because we are in South Jackson, which used to be nice and now is a bombed out S-hole. But one thing you can take away from all these bumps and stuff I'm running over is that this truck is tight. There's no squeaks or rattles, clunks, thunks, any of that mess. Goes down the road just like it should. And again, I may be, stating the obvious on some of this stuff, but since we're usually describing 200,000 and 300,000 mile trucks, and that's the kind of thing you have to point out. Now, not necessarily the kind of thing you might otherwise feel the need to point out on a 56,000 mile truck, but I'm probably just out of habit going to point them out anyway. But truck goes down the road straight, doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes. Windshield, I don't even see a rot peck on the windshield, and it's still the Super Duty windshield. It hasn't been replaced, so that's always good. If you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to hop in this truck and drive it absolutely anywhere. You're welcome to do so. We'll be glad to pick you up at Jackson International at no extra charge. During our regular business hours, we'll bring you back here to Jackson, to our place. We'll do all the paperwork and feedback and everything and let you get on the road. But we know a lot of our customers are from the Northeast or the Midwest. They're buying from us because we got great deals and we got vehicles that aren't rusty, haven't been exposed to salt and corrosion, and this is one of those too. So we understand you may not have time to spend 2 or 3 days flying or driving down and driving home. So with that being said, don't let the idea of having to ship this truck turn you off from being interested in buying it, and don't let the prices you may find online scare you off, because odds are we can beat those prices by as much as half. And the reason for that is most of these places you find online, they're not actual shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars and they'll call it a deposit, but all it really is their fee for arranging transportation for you with somebody else. And they all use this one website that's not open to the public called Central Dispatch. Well, it's kind of like U-Ship, but for transportation industry people. And we paid all the dues and the fees to join. We spend probably $2 grand a year to be on Central Dispatch, so we can offer our customers wholesale rates on shipping. And we don't charge a markup or a fee or a deposit or anything like that. Although if you're not our customer, we'll charge you $50 to do it. But we'd rather you buy from us. We'll do it for free. We'll make all the arrangements. Now, we're not the shippers, so all we're doing is we'll arrange shipping for you. So basically the way it works is you pay us for the truck, we send you the title and the paperwork, and we immediately post it for shipment. And usually in 3 to 5 days, sometimes less, sometimes longer, somebody will contact us, say they can do it. We'll make sure they got a good rating and everything on Central, and we'll book it. We'll handle everything, all the logistics. So all you have to do is when they drop off your truck, you pay them for the shipping, and that's it. It's a real smooth, simple process. Do it all the time. We've sent hundreds that way and never had any issues, so it's kind of a handy deal. But if you're interested, shoot me a text or an email with your zip code, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. I can't give you an exact figure until it's actually posted, but the website will give me a good ballpark of what other people have paid for the same trip and all, so we get it pretty close. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you an extremely good deal on shipping. So like I said, shoot me a text or an email and I'll get you a quote. not sure what else there is to say. This being a 16, all the 15 and up Power Strokes, they're a lot better motors. They've got bigger turbo, bigger injectors, 40 more horsepower. They got the exhaust brake, and you know, the bigger turbo and injectors, it adds a little horsepower, but also if you want to delete it or something, you can turn the horsepower up a lot further than the old ones. Now we've left this truck stock since it's still under the factory powertrain warranty is up to 100,000 miles, so we've left it stock, but it can be deleted. I'm not going to talk about all the options in this video, but if you're interested, give me a call and we can discuss it. You can get it done cheap, or you can spend a ton of money. It just depends on what you want to do with it. But honestly, 440 horsepower, that's a ton of power. And if you drive like me, and I drive kind of hard, I only fill up my exhaust fluid tank maybe every 2 or 3 months. So not really that big a deal. I'd leave it stock until the warranty ran out, and even then I'd leave it stock until something in the system went out, and then I'd delete it. But until then, I wouldn't mess with it. But it's up to you. If you're interested in deleting it, give me a call. I'll be glad to go over all the options with you and what you can do. We've been driving over 10 minutes now, and one thing I did want to show you is the dash, so you can see for yourself. No warning lights lit, no service lights, any of that. I just like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, because you know, it's easy to kill a light with your scan tool and take a picture and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you start driving, that light's going to come right back on. So that's why I show it after I've been driving, so you can see for yourself there really are no lights lit. So beyond that, if you have any questions, give me a call, 601-376-9869. I'll be glad to answer and be glad to talk about deletes, about shipping. If you want to make an offer, want to know what it takes to buy it, any of that, give me a call. So once again, Dan Dale, 601-376-9869. Appreciate you watching our video and hearing everything I've got to say about this 2016 Ford F-350 Platinum 4-wheel drive diesel. Thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.